Shabby alongside. All right, just about ready for baseball. Here's Matt Chapman. And that's how this series begins. Challenge from behind the dish here. Out towards right center field. Acuna settles underneath it, and there's one down. Missed with a changeup. Ball one. Skubal with a stellar run lately on the mound, really carving up lineups. On the ground to the left, but it kicks foul. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single. And here is Kazuma Okamoto. That misses the zone. Ball one. Just getting started here at Truist Park outside Atlanta. And that's downstairs. And that's ball two. A little out front there as he swings through it. Now one missed. Man at first, one away. Oh, great stop. There's one. Nicely done for the out. And now here's Ronald Acuna Jr. at the plate. Swing and a miss. 0-1. Next offering is fouled back. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Got him swinging. And he swings through that one. Santander with a homer in his last game. On the ground, right side. Guerrero steps on the bag here tonight. An efficient start to the home first, 2 away. Matt Olson up to the plate. And a big swing and a miss.
Not easy for a player to block out the noise that comes with being a popular trade target. That said, he's raising his level of play lately. Doesn't seem like it's affected him that much.
2 down, nobody on. Ball one low. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. That's the third out. All set for the start of the inning. And now the Toronto cleanup hitter, Addison Barger. Skubal in his 7th season, 30 years old now, and of course has a Cy Young to his credit. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Yep.
No score here in the second. On the ground, Albies sends it to first. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second. Ernie Clement will hit next. Line drive, base hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
You know, I was watching his rounds during batting practice today. So impressed with his ability to let the ball travel, go back up the middle and the other way. Sometimes when you step in the box during the game, you get a little anxious and you get away from that. But so far, I've seen him stay consistent with his pregame preparation.
The 2-1. Just missed. Check swing, tried to hold up. Now an appeal to third. No, he held back. That's ball 4. First and second, 2 outs. Miles Straw next up for the Blue Jays. 2 on, 2 outs. Hit in the air, center field. Harris under it. And that's the 3rd out. Back here in Atlanta. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Austin Riley. Swings through that one for strike one. Out towards right center field. Takes it in for the out. Chisholm launched a pair of homers in his last game. Check swing. He went 0-1. Got him. 2 out. Off to a strong start, Singy, as he's punched out 3 of the first 5 he's faced.
Well, he's definitely minimizing contact. He can get the swing and miss when he needs it, but he'll also keep the defense fresh behind him, allowing some balls in play as well.
Swings through that.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
And a curve is down and in. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. 2 down, nobody on. In the air to left center. Schneider on the move. And that is that. Welcome back. And coming off a series where the pitching was outstanding, we take a look at those numbers. Next offering is downstairs. Swing and a ball popped up. Fair ball. Man aboard on the leadoff single. Back to the leadoff spot in the Blue Jays lineup. Here's the third baseman, Matt Chapman.
Inside.
That misses the zone, and that is ball 1.
Ball.
Catcher challenge. We'll take another look.
No, that's the ball.
Top of the third, no score. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Off balance speed. There's 1 and 2. What a play.
Hey.
On the ground to third. Riley fires to first, and that is the end. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well. That one fouled off.
You know, these Braves definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. The numbers tell us they're swinging at the first pitch more than 90% of the time, and that's an extremely high number, especially when you're not getting results, Boo.
And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. Nico Horner will come up to hit. Line drive, base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Gets him to chase after that one. Quick toss to first. Horner back in on a dive. Yo, 1. Horner on the go. Pitch is high. Throw to second. He's safe.
Well, he picked over once just before the pitch to check on him, but that didn't seem to slow up his jump on the pitch at all. I think that guy's been studying some video. Awesome job to be prepared, got the timing down, and he gets into scoring position.
The Braves with a chance to score first here in the last half of the third. In the air, out towards left center. Brings it in. 2 away. And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. He's 0 for 1. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1.
Good pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runner.
Oh, now this one gets way at the plate. Throw into third. He's in there. Horner up to third on the wild pitch. The Braves looking to strike first here in game 1 of this 3-game set. Swing and a miss, and he's down. On to the 4th. Now it's the Toronto designated hitter, Kazuma Okamoto. In the air to left center. He's got it. And there's one down. Hit hard, but foul off to the left. The 0-1. And that one fouled off. Here's the 0-2. Hit on the ground to the right side. And it goes just foul. Oh, that hit him. Safe at first, and now we'll check on the lefty. Hope he's all right. Go ahead run on base. Davis Schneider next up for the Blue Jays. And an ABS challenge coming from behind the dish.
The healthy cut. Tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
Riley over to Albies. On to Olsen. That's two. Back at Truist Park. Well, Singy, he's been on a tear coming in, and we've seen much of the same dominance today. Swiftly becoming the X factor of this pitching staff.
Yeah, Boog, he's pitching like he's got the answers to the test, and the hitters miss study group.
Here's Matt Olson down. Scoreless here, but now he's got to deal with a guy who's... And that one hammered out of here. A home run off the foul pole. Matt Olson blasts one out. His 14th of the year. The Braves score first. It's 1-0.
The one thing the pitcher didn't want to happen just happened. That's not an easy one to stomach.
This to third, and that's just foul. Tied him up inside with that one.
Big time jam right there. I hate it as a hitter, but standing in center field, you can't help but chuckle a little bit.
That misses. Now 1-2. Stays alive. The 1-2. One out, base is empty, and a run in. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. On the ground to third. Chapman over to first in time. And there's two down. Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. Here's a high chopper. Nice grab. Throw first, and he'll be safe at first. Quick move to first. Chisholm
He's in there.
back
He's
in
safe.
on a dive. Runner on the go. And first offering is fouled off. Runner goes again. Pitch misses. Safe at second with a stolen base.
Well, that steal right there is wanting to take advantage of having a really good hitter at the plate. Now they've got a much better shot at bringing home a 2-out RBI.
Chisholm at second with two down. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Braves get one on the big fly. It's now a 1-0 ball game. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point.
P-Rod.
And that's off the inside edge. And the count even 1-1. Popped up. And a quick out number one. Here's Andres Jimenez.
Ha!
The 0-2. In the air, right field. Acuna drifts towards it. 2 down.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
And that's in there at the knees for a strike. Ripped, but it curls foul. 2 down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the 5th. In the air, left side. Chisholm settles under this one. And that is that. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Now in for the Braves, Ozzie Albies. Fouled off. He was late. Albies working through some struggles lately. Now the 0-1. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. The 0-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. Swings and misses. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one.
Ball.
Horner goes 6'1", 200 pounds. He joined the team as a free agent. And a swing and a miss. Swings through that one.
Sold it really well with the arm speed. Swung underneath it. So a changeup that stayed a little bit more on plane than what he was anticipating.
2 outs, base is empty. And now the center fielder, Michael Harris II. Fought off foul.
Oh, he's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he's attacked hitters. Pitching on the road like this is very impressive. This has been a treat to watch.
That's
Ball.
off the mark. And the count is 1-2.
Too close for me, partner, to take that 0-2 fastball, but for whatever reasons he let it go by. He's still in the bat. I don't think he'll let the next one go.
Fires over to Guerrero. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. It's the break. Welcome back. It's been a great game, so let's take another look at the most important moment so far. Out towards right center field. Acuna on his way over. 1 away. Chappie steps to the dish to take his cuts.
Too high.
Blue Jays down a run, and we're in the top half of the 6th.
No.
The 2-2.
Ball
Just
3.
missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Struck him out looking with the off-speed stuff.
Huh. Ball.
There's a swing and a miss. Outside. Ball 2. And that one missing inside, a sharp slider. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. 2 down, nobody on. Struck him out swinging. And he's registered 3. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league. Acuna stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. Up the middle, and it finds its way through for a hit. And a good start to the inning. Now a quick throw to first. Acuna dives back in. Acuna runs. That's in for a strike.
Hey,
Save! Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here in the bottom of the sixth. Right side, hard hit. The throw to first. One away, bottom of the sixth. And now Matt Olson up to hit. His homer earlier is responsible for the only runs they scored in this one.
Yeah, forget small ball. They're kind of living and dying by the long ball so far in this one.
Now a pop-up on the infield. Clement settles underneath it. And there's two away. This one's smoked on its way out of here. Austin Riley delivers. So two down. Jazz Chisholm Jr. getting ready to hit. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. That's strike one. Next offering is fouled back. That one almost got him. There's a swing and a drive. That one is foul, and he'll see another. All right, grounder into the outfield for a knock. Back-to-back hits, and they were hit hard.
That's the ball.
Pitch
Ball
misses
two.
there. 2 balls, no strikes. Chisholm off of first with 2 away. Quick toss to first. Chisholm back on a dive. Runner on the go. Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball. Runner on the go again. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Schneider under it. And that is the third out of the inning. Back in Atlanta Truist Park. Now it's the Toronto designated hitter, Kazuma Okamoto. That's a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
Just off the outside edge. Ball 2.
If you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's got to look over the shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep the line moving. Don't try to do too much.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. And that 4 strikeouts. 1 out man at first. Davis Schneider next up for the Blue Jays. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. Base hit. That was smoked through the infield. They get it in quickly. So first and second now, 1 out.
Up next for the Blue Jays, second baseman Ernie Clement.
Ball 1 and a pitch inside. That's off the inside corner, and it's 2-0.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
And he takes one right on the black. And the count 2-1. Right back to the mound. Could be an easy 2. Over to Albies. Throw to first, but he beat it. Andres Jimenez next up for the Blue Jays.
Andres Jimenez.
Right down to shoot. Strike one. That's a strike, and he inches closer to getting out of the jam. Chases the fastball up the ladder. Struck him out. Welcome back as we take a look at their upcoming schedule. That one ripped, but foul. The 0-1. That one pushed foul out of play off to the left. 0-2 now. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Chased the fastball up the ladder for strike three. So here's Horner now. 1 for 2. In the air, left field. Schneider giving chase. Reaching for it. Makes the catch. Liner, and this could be trouble. Around first and hustling for second. He's there. It's a 2-out double.
These guys today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
Here's Acuna now. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. Swings through that. Runner at second, 2 down. Here at the bottom of the 7th. And a breaking ball misses outside. Lifted in the air, right center field. And that ends the inning. We're at the top of the 8th, and now for the Jays, Miles Straw.
No.
Scooble into his 8th inning of work, Singy. He's been good.
Yeah, he's the type of guy that gets better as he gets deeper into the ball game. If you're going to get to him, you get to him early. They didn't do that today. We'll see what happens as this finishes.
Pitch count in great shape. It seems you might have a chance to finish it. To third, Riley. Whips it to first. First out in the top of the 8th. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. And that turns the lineup over. Back to the top of the order now. Matt Chapman up to the plate now.
No.
Here's a run-scoring opportunity. You definitely got to push something across because it's not going to get any easier. You get to the 9th, get a lockdown closer ready to come in.
Brings it in. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. It's 0-1. Next offering is fouled back. Sets him down looking. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Braden Fisher.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Swing and a miss. Strike one. Fisher, a 6'4" righty. He features a slider, a curve, a four-seamer, and occasionally uses a cutter. One, two now. Breaking ball misses down and away. Some heat there at 98 miles an hour.
Not the best location with the fastball on strike 3, but when you're pumping high 90s, you'll get away with some of those. More margin for error. You know, the fastball has become such a huge strikeout pitch in the sport. And I think a lot of it has to do with all the attention and emphasis on improved spin rates. These fastballs are just exploding out of the pitcher's hands and jumping through the zone.
swings through that one. Outside with a breaking ball. That one outside. Full count now. On the ground, right side. Guerrero takes it to the bag. That's the second out. Austin Riley at the plate. Back in the sixth. He drove a two-run shot out of here to help them get the lead they're working with.
Yeah, definitely one of the bigger moments in this game so far, and it could be one we look back on when this game is over as well.
2 down, nobody on. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
And down on strikes. 3 up, 3 down. Inning over. Back here in Atlanta. All set to start the 9th in this one. Singy, what would it mean for them if he's able to finish it off?
Well, Boog, I mean, this is huge right here, and if he's able to do it, it would give the bullpen a night off and gives him that much more belief every time he's out there that he can go deep into the ball game. I think they'll feel more confident as well that he's going to put them in a position to win each and every time. If he can complete the shutout, I think they could use it as a springboard to more success over the next few games.
Throw on to Olsen. Now 1 gone in the 9th. Addison Barger next up for the Blue Jays.
No. Oi.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. Next pitch just misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Just 1 pitch short of 100 now, and I'm guessing this is likely his final inning if he can get through it.
2 down. And it's fouled away. 2 down, nobody on.
No.
Just missed with a good breaking ball in, looking for that hitter to chase and perhaps get some weak contact or a swing.
Chopper right side. On to first. Ball game. And the Braves add another to their winning streak.
Someone called a paramedic. I'm on fire. We don't get together, then we all die. They ain't feeling sympathetic for the small guy. I don't think I'ma regret it when the cars fly. Ain't nothing really like it used to. Wake the neighbors up like a rooster. It's a booster, help me see the future. I believe in karma, so let's do some. I know